Hold on.
None left.
So he said, what happens with all the girls
There's none left.
disappear? There's none left.
Hey, but
Hey.
I know what he's saying in terms
No.
of this. None left. There's girls around, but there's no.
You mean the drought? Refill on the juicy juice. You gonna mix it up?
No.
You can take it straight from the.
We're gonna get real right now.
We're getting real. Why are we gonna get real?
Jay the speaker.
Dwayne K. What are we?
Yapping in the kitchen.
Yo, people are asking, are we scared of marriage life? How do they get this idea that we're scared of marriage life? Because I'm fucking frightened of marriage life, bro. I'll tell you that right now. What about you?
Up, man. I gotta load up.
You
I'm gonna get real right now.
Yo, my whole thing is this. I already told the people I am selfish. I'm not trying to share anything with no one unless they show me that, yo, they're going to turn my 10 into 100. What do you guys say about that?
Wait, you calculated?
Yeah, I am. I told you, everything's mathematics.
Your only child?
No.
How are you so selfish?
3 bros.
Youngest brother.
Yeah, but
okay.
yo.
No,
But,
we get a little groundwork on him.
no, but I got a younger brother too.
You do. So you had to share. You were forced to share. Now you don't have to share, so you refuse.
However you want to look at it.
Okay.
Whatever works for you.
So marriage. I'm gonna get real. Hold on. Continue talking.
So my whole question is this, because I want to know, what does a guy get out of marriage? We got someone in the studio audience, Tarteezy.
Yeah, big friend.
Long time.
Long time.
So, prior to marriage, you weighed what, 140? Where are you at right now, 180?
I'm at like 180,
180, 190. And I would assume about 50 pounds is in the gut.
What the?
Because he's living large. He's got the ring on.
Okay, not really heavy. Yeah, I saw that gold plated.
The skin's glowing. You know what I mean? The fresh fade. Too bad y'all can't see him. Mm-hmm. But he's married right now. And I'm trying to figure out, what is a pro? Why should a dude get married? Because anything he could get in a marriage, he could get outside of a marriage. So he could chime in on this. So what can a guy get?
Okay, so for example, you're saying you can get whatever it is outside, right? So for example, okay, yeah, you might be talking to a couple of girls here and there. So what happens when all those girls that you may be talking to then disappear and get married and there's none left?
Hold on.
None left.
So he said, what happens with all the girls
There's none left.
disappear? There's none left.
Hey, but
Hey.
I know what he's saying in terms
No.
of this. None left. There's girls around, but there's no.
You mean the drought?
No, not a drought like that. None left and not a drought. Like
Okay, what do you
quality
mean?
girls he's talking about. We're not
Quality?
talking about
How long are you going to be able to keep that up?
It depends how good the game
how
is.
long I can get resources. But before, let me just give my take
Go
first.
ahead.
Let me give my
Go
take.
ahead, go ahead,
Listen.
So you,
Hold on.
okay, go
one
ahead.
more, one more
Go ahead,
sip
go
for
ahead.
this is for the camera. This is for
Okay,
yappers
so
out there.
no, he said, how long would you be able to keep it up? Okay, go ahead.
So this is Jay the Speaker live right now.
Uh-huh.
This is the deepest deep, right?
Let's go deep, man.
I do
No
want to
homo.
get married. I do want the family because, you know what I'm saying, that's just something I personally want.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I do want to have the wife who I can say, this is my wife and present it to the family and whatever, to the world. Yo, this is me. And we grow and we build something together and, you can look back and say, yo, this is me. And then I have my extension and then, pass on and I have my young boys. They take on the torch and go for it.
Cool.
So that's something I do want. Deep down, over everything, that's something I do want. At this time, it's not looking too well because I'm still developing within myself to find out what do I look like in that picture, right? Because I know, like I said in the previous, going on vacation with the wifey at the time, I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready for what this role meant on vacation. You know what I'm saying? Like if I go to the bar, if I go have a girl right now, I go to the bar, I'm still not ready. I don't know what to do as the boyfriend, right? I'm not gonna be the guy bubbling with one girl one speed the whole night. Nah, that's not me. I'm not gonna probably go to the bar. So until these things are out of my system, then I will be able to navigate who I wanna be. But right now I can't see clearly who I wanna be in that story. So I'm not that guy right now. But deep down, I do want it. I see there's just to have that close bond to someone who's gonna say, you know what, thick through thin, death do his part. You're mine.
Okay.
And I'm like, yo, to have that and not be real, and you declare that to public, I see the power in it. And I do want it because I'm like, yo, there got to be something behind that. You know what I'm saying? I'm curious to experience that.
Okay, I agree. I agree with what you're saying. Family, I want a family too. Let's get that out of the way. Someone who's down for me, I want that too.
Mm-hmm.
But why do you have to get married to have that? Because
No, but-
everything you basically mentioned is a result of what other people think. You said you wanted to declare it to the public. Why do you have to declare it to the public? Why
Because
do you have
look, when you declare something to the public,
Yeah.
you're the onus is on you now to keep your word. It's not about the people. Oh, well, I'm doing it for him. I'm doing it for you. No. It's to say, yo, I said this. I'm living up to it. So in the future, if you see me in the club tricking on some girl, you be like, yo, Jay, I thought you was married. What you doing now? Why you at Cabana right now? What you doing here?
So the question.
So it's a checkpoint. It's accountability. That's what that is all about.
So then why even get married if you need to be held accountable?
I know, I hear what you're saying, buddy. You know what I'm saying? In anything you do, any job you have, accountability is necessary. And you have overseers above you. It doesn't matter what level you're on. You always have overseer.
This is what I'm saying, okay? I've been in a situation where I met a ting, right? Yo, this girl, everything that was in my head was in her head. We had the same thought patterns, same jokes. Everything was like the same, right? And I'm like, yo, damn. I was like, yo, I can't believe you could actually, like, someone was actually made to pretty much represent who I am in another person. I was like, yo, I'm down. The moment I said I'm down, that's when the tables start turning. So the power dynamic is flipped because you're doing everything to make things work out as opposed to still holding your ground and making sure that, you know, you do what you're supposed to do. So what ends up happening now is if I'm selfish, that means that person's selfish too. So it got to the point where I want to do one thing, she wanted to do one thing. So who's going to be conforming? Because I'm not conforming for shit.
Okay, so my question to Tartizi right now is, do you show all your cards to your wife?
In terms of?
It doesn't matter.
The
Whatever
power dynamic.
Just are you saying, yo, are you putting everything on the table, or do you reserve things just in case of some future disagreement, or I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't really have a specific example where it's like
I think the power dynamic,
yeah, go.
the power dynamic. Go ahead.
Oh, like, I don't know if this is pertaining to what you guys are talking about. Like, for example, are you talking about, like, I think a couple episodes you were talking about, like, the closet space.
Yeah.
Like, are you saying, no, like, this has to be a certain way, or there's no pets allowed, and I'm standing my ground, like,
Yeah.
things like, yeah, well, okay, for me, I can tell you, like, I've been told her, no pets, it's not happening.
Okay.
And I will stand my ground on that. And obviously, there's certain things that she would stand her ground on as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's a balance, I think.
So when that balancing now, is you're sorting through things and balancing. Now, when you get to a point where it's like, she ain't letting up, you ain't letting up. In those moments, how do those get dissolved?
I think nothing happens.
So you guys don't go forward.
But how are we supposed to go forward if we don't both agree?
See what I'm saying?
So yeah, I understand with that, because you shouldn't be walking with someone if you don't even agree with them. You know what I'm saying? But like, say it's something like, that's what I'm saying. It's like, I have an example where something so, it's like, yeah, you want to buy a car.
She didn't want to buy
You want to buy a car. Yeah, I want to buy a car. Blah, blah, blah. We're sharing a car right now. I need to buy one. And you say it's necessary. And they're like, no, we don't need the car payments, blah, blah, blah. Look at our finances, blah, blah, blah. And you're like, hell no. And then say you go do it. I don't know. You probably haven't done this, but say you go do it. Is that something you would do if you honestly convicted, yo, I need to do this? Or is this something you say, nah, we'll just leave it as is?
It is something that that's probably, yes, there are situations where I've gone ahead and done things,
Mm-hmm.
and she didn't find out till after, and obviously she wasn't happy about, and is still not happy about. And okay, maybe I shouldn't have done it because you know we're together and we should be making decisions together.
But
But I felt things needed I did it.
So you took the stand, right? So
from that, there's lots of wiggle room in the marriage. That's
Yeah,
from what I
but-
get with
but-
that.
but-
it's not no absolute.
No,
like,
no,
yo,
but-
50-50 is yours and 50-50 is mine. It's not.
but
like,
each situation is different because she seems a bit more tolerant. Like
Yeah.
if she really
Go on.
if she really had a problem, she would have been out the door. So my question.
It wasn't that deep. Like.
Yeah. So it's a simple situation, right?
Yeah.
So my question is, what happens now when it comes to a more serious situation? And again, it goes back to what's the whole point of even getting married? Can't you go through these things without?
No, bro. I was just criticizing that dude who gets the girl, breeds the girl, lives with the girl, and doesn't even do nothing with the girl. Like doesn't claim
No.
her.
You know
what I'm saying?
Claim her to who?
Claim to yourself.
You do claim
You
it.
live with her, you breed her, you know what I'm saying? You're with her, but you have her on the shelf like she could go marry the next dude. That to me that's whack. I don't care. No, I disagree 100% every time. That's why you should not be doing that. If you breed the girl and you don't work out, okay. But if you breed the girl and you live with the girl, come on.
Nah, yo,
Share bills.
you breed the you in your case, if it's what you're talking about, you breed the girl. You know, they could live in your house, but her place of residence is her own house. Because once you guys break up, she's taking half your shit. And I told you, I'm a selfish dude. So half of the stuff
Bro,
that I
you
work.
prenup. You can go to the lawyer and say, listen, honestly, this is what we're gonna do. Are you with it? And that's that. So you know what I'm saying. So there's lots of ways through law you can deal with your selfish desires. You know, there's not one stick and stone type of way. You can always find a way to find a compromise to deal with it, and with all the things you want included can also be included. So there's no, oh, you're getting 50-50. Hey, listen, I have some issues. We're going to a lawyer. This is what we're doing.
Yeah, but
That's
no one.
it.